Okay, baddies, welcome back to the channel. As y'all can see, we have a special guest, Kirsten. I'm super excited for this week's episode. This is the third episode of the podcast, so we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna be talking about just the cultural differences and then just traveling to Ghana, just and how different it is from here in the States, and just like the biggest differences like we've experienced. So let's go ahead and jump into this week's podcast episode. Production, run the intro.
Pull up with some baddies in the new Benz. All day ones, no new friends. Booty limp, 30 inch. All we do is trap, do the money dance. Baddies.
Okay, baddies, welcome back. So, like I said, we have a special guest, Kirsten, and she's on the third episode of the podcast. You guys welcome her to the channel.
Thank you.
Hey, Kirsten.
I'm so happy to be here.
You want to introduce yourself?
Yes. So my name, as she said, my name is Kirsten. My YouTube name is Mafarifi. Bienvenido a casa de Mafarifi. And please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel.
Yes, and we're going to have all her information down in the description box below and up on the screen. So just make sure you guys are supporting us. There's free ways to support the channel. And before we get started, first of all, Kirsten, I want to say thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. We're going to just start off with just doing a little cheers. I just want to say thank you for coming, taking the time.
Yes.
And we're just going to cheers to like more life. We're going to cheers to channel growth and our health and prosperity.
Yes, and cheers to doing things for ourselves and what we want out of life.
Yes. Okay, so cheers.
A little ASMR.
Yes. I have to keep something to drink because I have the libations, y'all. Okay, so again, welcome, third episode of the podcast, y'all. Consistency. Can we say consistency?
Yeah, consistency.
Okay, so this podcast episode, guys, we're just gonna be talking, just like girl chat, like just talking like about like the biggest differences that we experience just with traveling to Ghana. Like, because I feel like you have to like have been to Ghana to really know like. Okay.
What we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're also solo travelers, so
yes.
I've been to Ghana by myself. She's been to Ghana by herself.
Yes, plenty of times. Like it's too many times to count. Like I've been with family, friends. Like Ghana is home. Like I'm Ghanaian. Like I don't care what nobody say. Like I'm Ghanaian. Like I'm Ghanaian. Like. But okay, so how do you want to go? You just want to go like back and forth, and you just want to talk in general, or
yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking because I made notes. Like y'all, I got notes. Like I said, we didn't make it out of before, so if y'all see me looking down at my phone, it's because
we got notes.
Yeah, we got notes. But okay, so I just want to kind of start off with like the biggest thing that I see, and I don't want to kind of like start on a negative note, but it's kind of like a pet peeve. So I feel like when I travel to Ghana, as soon as I open my mouth and they hear my accent,
oh yeah.
Oh, you have the money, honey. No, I don't have any money. I am broke. I actually wish like people would think the exact opposite. At least with me, like I don't have no money, honey.
Right.
I don't know what they told you.
We're not rich over here in America.
At all.
There's like 1% of this nation that's actually rich. 1%.
Yeah, and I feel like I feel like Ghana Accra specifically, like I feel like Accra would get more tourists if they weren't so like, I don't want to use the term money hungry because I do understand the economy and how things are over there. They do have hustle. Like that's one thing I will say about Ghanaians. They do hustle. They got the same hustle as us, if not more. But like when you all see Americans and you just assume we have money, so you all are tripling the price when you hear our accents.
Yes.
Like nobody wants to like have to deal, especially as like black females traveling solo. Like it's almost like, and that's like another thing we're gonna which brings me to my next point. Especially like black females traveling solo, I feel like I have to have someone with me when I travel because the energy, like the vibes are different. Like people see you as more approachable when you're by yourself. And I just like note taking, like Accra is not the city where you can solo travel. At least not like if you look like me and you're a black single female, because maybe I was not by myself one time. You hear me? Like, I feel like every time I went somewhere, someone was trying to talk to me, sell me something, get some money out of me. Like, you know how it is. Like,
I also feel like since we are women traveling solo, they feel like we're more of a pushover more than anything. But little do they know, I am so strong-willed. Like, no. If I say no, it's a no. If anything, if you see me walking with my man, I am the one who's gonna say something that not him. Okay, like I will put people in their place real quick. Even here in America, like when I go to the car dealerships and stuff by myself, they be trying to like push all these crazy deals that really don't make any sense. But little do they know, I know my stuff and I know what I'm talking about. So they be looking dumbfounded when I respond to them. But honestly, I think it's like everywhere. Where if you're a woman traveling solo by yourself, they always feel like, oh, she lets it push over. Let me just price gouge her or be all up in her face or stuff like that.
I try to see like how much I can get out of her.
Basically.
Like the real price is 25 Ghana cedis, but I'm going to tell her 200, see if she bites, and then go from there. Oh, she's not going to bite on until her, okay, 150. Like, okay, you're not going to bite on 150. Okay, 125, 100. See, like, no, like it's... And like I said, like it's kind of like almost sad because I feel like they would be able to get more tourists to come. Like I like, you know, like to come to the country if like you didn't have to deal with like that sort of stuff. And it kind of makes you feel bad, like I said, especially when you know you don't have it and they think you do just because of your accent or the country that you live in.
Yeah, like I feel like America is so put on a pedestal. Other countries assume that everybody's rich here. And again, it's only 1% of this nation that people are actually rich.
Yes. But yeah, so is there anything you want to talk about, like stereotype you? Those are two of mine, like just straight out there, like just assuming that we have money and like just happen to have a man with you because you're gonna be more approachable if you're by yourself.
Yeah. I will say the many times that I've been to Ghana, I've had great experiences besides, being price gouged because also we're African American, but when we go to Africa, they can just tell that we're not from Africa just by looking at us because our features are very different, and then it's like as soon as they see us, as soon as they hear us, they want to like start price gouging or whatever. But I have friends over there, and I was traveling with my friend, and she was just like, "Nah, we not paying that. You're gonna give us the regular price, or we're gonna go somewhere else." And that's exactly what we did. And then when we started walking away, he was like, "Oh no, okay." And then he finally gave us the regular price. But I will say the men over there are very aggressive when you not very aggressive, but some are aggressive. Like they don't want to take no for an answer.
In Ghana?
Yeah.
I will say that Ghana, like, and I'm not gonna say like Ghanaians and Nigerians, I am not gonna like compared to like Kenyans and South Africans, because those are like other countries like I've really come to count. The men in West Africa, they are very aggressive, and I feel like the culture is almost like, which I feel like is everywhere, but especially in West Africa and Ghana, like men expect the women to kind of like be seen and not heard,
like submissive.
Yeah, very like, and I don't even want to use the word submissive because if I do what my man wants me to say, it's not like a negative thing, but it's almost like when it becomes like controlling and narcissistic, like borderline, like that's where I'm like, no, I'm good. Like you think because you said something, like I'm just supposed to do it, I'm not supposed to talk about how I feel. Like,
right?
No, we're not doing that.
Like you got the right one today because I'm about to tell you about yourself.
Okay,
like I don't need you, I want you. And I think that's where I feel like men in general don't understand. Like we don't need you. Like do they not see what we're doing? We're out here having kids, working 9 to 5s. Like we are doing everything. Like we are the millionaires now. Like we are the household. We hold that stuff down. Like without us, I feel like men would be struggling.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you can ask me. You're not telling me nothing. You can ask me, though.
Yeah, and I will say, like, just because we're talking about cultural differences, it's, like, kind of, like, something funny that, so they call in Ghana, they call the gas, we call it gasoline. They call it petrol over there. So, and it was so funny because I told this story in another vlog that I did, but I kept saying like, hey, we need to stop and get some gas. We need to stop and get some gas. And then I was just saying that all day, and then finally, like, Thursday afternoon, he was like, you keep saying gas, what do you mean? And I was like, for the car, you gotta put gas in it. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, you mean petrol? I was like, yeah, petrol, yeah. I didn't have any idea either. So that's like, that's one cultural difference. What's like another, like, just like...
Well, the food for sure is completely different because the food here, I honestly have no idea what the... Wait. I have no idea what the we're eating over here, but the food over there is so good. Like, I ate fried plantain. I did not have a stomach ache. If I eat anything fried here in America at all, like, I have the worst stomach ache. Like, I just want to take my stomach off and throw it in the ocean. Like, the food is so much better over there. Like, it's organic, is no preservatives or anything like that. Like, I can literally eat pasta, whatever, over there and not have a stomach problem. And the food is so good.
Yeah, it's like a side op from like the obvious stuff. Like, the language is different. The food is a lot better. They don't cook with preservatives over there. Mm-hmm. You do get the freshest food in Ghana, and the fruit is so sweet, like
delicious,
right? Like I love the food in Ghana. Like, Ghana is like one of the places like I do not worry about food when I'm there. Mm-hmm. Like, if anything, I got worry about not overeating.
No, for real, because it's good, and I don't get stomach aches or anything like that when I'm over there eating. Like, or like versus if I go get a burger here from like Burger King,
so that's another thing that I was gonna say too. Culturally, fast food is not a thing, and I think compared to the U.S., because I feel like U.S. is like fast food central. Yeah. Our economy is literally based off of the fast food industry. Like, a lot of our first jobs were fast food jobs. So that's another cultural difference. In Ghana, they don't really do fast food, although they do have like popular chains. Like, they have Pizza Hut, KFC,
McDonald's.
I've not seen a McDonald's in Ghana. Like, don't quote me. Like, we should look it up. But I've not seen a McDonald's in Ghana. I've seen Domino's. I've seen Pizza Hut.
I will say, all those fast food chains, I would never eat that here in America. However, I do enjoy eating it outside of the country because, again, the way that they cook their food, the flavors and everything is so much more better out there. And there's no preservatives or anything like that in there. Because even when I traveled to Japan, because I traveled to Asia a lot, man, like, I actually ate McDonald's because I would not eat that
overseas
here.
Is the only place I will eat McDonald's. Over here in the States, you might catch me slipping one day because they do have a steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
You won't catch me slipping. I will not eat that.
Bussin'. But other than that, I do not eat Mickey D's. And I just looked it up, y'all. They do not have a McDonald's in Ghana, but they have Burger King.
Burger King, McDonald's are on the same caliber.
So that's one of the things, like, the fast food culture over there is really different. They don't eat out a lot because they can't afford it. Like, most people, like locals,
how it really should be.
It should, and then they buy from the local women who cook, or they go grocery shopping back there and get it. Like, fast food's like not really a thing. Like, the amount of money that I was spending on like takeout, my friends were like, this is what you're spending on takeout. Like, we could have went and got something for half the fraction of the price, not even half. But yeah, I just had to have, like, I just like what I like, especially when I'm in Ghana, like, baby. And I'm like, little do they know, the amount that I spent on this is half of probably what I would have spent on the States to get the same thing. But I don't never say nothing because I don't have no money, remember. Okay.
No, for real. Another culture difference is the way the water works, because I remember I had visited, I was with my friend, and then we went to her brother's house, and his shower, like, the water was in like a container that you shower with, but it was in a container, and you had to, like, take it was a nice, very nice apartment. Yeah. But the shower room, it was just this huge barrel. The shower room is in his apartment.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, so this is all in his apartment. And then, but his shower room, there was like a huge barrel just full of water. And then he's like, that's what you use to shower yourself. So there was like no running water in the shower room.
I will say, like, with Ghana, like, most of the trips that I've taken, like, I've stayed with, like, friends and, like, locals, like, they shower outside. Like, they have a communal shower. At least, like, that, the areas, like I said, that, you can get private showers. They do have rooms private, but you pay more. And, again, she don't have no coins, okay? Brokey. But, because I didn't have any money, like, I stayed with friends, and they would just, like, shower outside. Like, and then the way that they do it, no one has like their individual faucet. They have a communal pump where they go fill up their buckets of water. They pay the bill. It's for that one area. So yeah, that's another culture difference. Like, you're right, how they do their bill system. Also, their rent too. Like, my friends, they rent apartments by the year in Ghana and Lagos and then in Nigeria, and then here we do it by the month. Have you heard
Apartments?
that? Yeah, like when
like
you want to rent.
Lease?
Yeah, like the lease. Like, here it's standard to do a year.
Yeah.
So over there
Minimum.
it's standard to do like a year, 2 years.
I do wish our apartment complexes here in America had 2-year leases, because it actually would make me want to decorate my house and everything.
Because you knew you were staying
a year is not really long enough for me to decorate my whole entire house just to move 365 days later. Like, if I had 2 years, I'd be like, all right, let me make this homey, cozy, and whatnot. Because even in Japan, they have 2-year leases. But yeah, we both have experienced different sides of Ghana. Because what she's talking about, I haven't experienced. I didn't experience that when I was over there. But we've been to different parts of Ghana though.
Where was?
I was in Tema.
I don't want to tell your business. Yeah, I was gonna say you was kind of in the richer part. You was in like East Lagoon, like Tema, like.
Yeah. Because I was staying at my friend's mom, my friend at the time, their parents' house. They had like huge. They definitely had money. That's what I'm saying.
So I have had friends who have money, who have their compounds where they stuck together. Baby, when I travel to Ghana, I be in Mama Bean. Shout out Mama Bean. I be in BLK. Like, I be in like the BLK area, baby. And that's the thing about me. Like, when I'm in Ghana, like, I'm so carefree. Like, if I can save some money, like, I will shower outside. Like, it does. Granted, like, you kind of gotta work with Mother Nature, because if it's raining, like, I'm not going to shower. But like, the days where it was beautiful weather, it felt amazing. Like, it was so like refreshing. I loved it. I love being in Africa, period. So
yeah,
really
I love Africa, and the sun hit different over there. Like, I had the best tan I've ever had in my life. Like, it was like a sun kiss, sunburst. I love the sun over there. It was sunning.
Yeah, that feels like the weather is different too. Like, even though they're off the water, like, it's still like really nice. It gets humid some days, but
yeah, it's really nice.
But yeah, so that's just some of like the cultural differences. Is there anything like you wanted to add before we close out?
Okay, so another culture difference for me that I really didn't like, because what I was kind of talking to this one guy. He lived in Africa. He was so fine. Like, I was like, let it all. He was perfect, muscles, everything. Had beautiful skin, white teeth, and I was like, okay, we can try this. But I felt like they were so quick to like love bomb you, because like after the first day he was like, oh, I love you. I'm like, I have no idea who we were.
Is that really cultural though? Because I feel like the guys here will do that too, especially if
the guys here, I feel like if they say I love you right away, I feel like they're just trying to hit. But over there, I can't tell if that's the culture of falling in love fast, because here in America, it can take 6 months to a year to really like, all right, I think I love this person. Right. But over there, I have no idea if
like, you kind of question it.
Yeah, like, because some people do actually fall in love real quick, but I'm not that person.
Yeah, and like, you don't know if they're doing it for you or because they want papers. Because let's be real, like, a lot of them, like, they just trying to come over here to the States, and like, it's annoying. But yeah,
the joke's on them, because I don't even want to live in America. Okay.
I ain't gonna say why the joke on them, but okay. But okay, well, Kirsten, thank you so much for coming through week 3. You're gonna have to come back another week. Promise me right now, we doing another podcast episode. I don't care when we have to book it. We coming back, promising. Pinky promise.
Pinky promise I'm coming back. We doing another podcast for sure. We doing this.
Okay, well, Kirsten, thank you so much for coming through. Baddies, you already know. Every week we got uploads. Just keep coming back because the Baddiee crew, what? You can't compare it to the Goof Troops.
No Goof Troops.
All right, so a successful podcast 3 episode. Until next week. You want to do this week? You want to do the outro? You want to do the piece? You want to do the piece? Okay. All right, till next week, Baddies. Peace.
Work 9 to 5, putting in overtime.